friends, my name is DNA and welcome to another episode of Tarot Card Tuesday. This is a series where we pull one card each week, we go into the meaning of the card, we look at the imagery created by the card, and from that we try and create a song within one day. And at the end of every episode, my hopes is that the people watching will do the same in any art form. And just create something based on the card. And then, as a collective, we have multiple ideas that all stem from one card each week. So before we pull this week's card, I actually just want to talk about that last part a little bit more. At first, I was having that at the end of every single episode that you can put in artwork for that week. And what was happening was there was either too little artwork coming in of any sorts, or people just didn't have enough time, because not everyone wants to submit something to be shown publicly that's only done in a few days. So what I decided is that at the end of these first 10 episodes, we'll do a little virtual gallery where we'll go through each card, and whatever submissions we get for each card, they'll be in that category. So the first area will be the strength card, and anyone who wants to submit something for that, and so on. So if you want to submit any art at all, it can be a song, it can be poetry, it can be a drawing, painting, you can dance, anything that you want to share about any of the first 10 cards. So from the first episode to this one to the next 2 episodes. I think that's about it. And we'll pull this week's card. This week's card for episode number 8 will be the High Priestess reversed. So we're gonna go and look at the meaning of this card, and then we'll start creating. The High Priestess sits in front of a thin veil decorated with pomegranates. The veil represents the separate conscious and subconscious realms, the seen and the unseen, and serves to keep casual onlookers out. Only the initiated may enter. The pomegranates on the veil are a symbol of abundance, fertility, and the divine feminine, and are sacred to Persephone, who ate a pomegranate seed in the underworld and was forced to return every year. So, right away with the description, before we even get into the meaning, we have this idea of Persephone, which comes up in my writing actually a lot. The idea of cycles and how some cycles are good, some are bad, how we can break out of them. Inner, talks with yourself about what is the next step we can take to find a solution. So right away, I'm feeling very connected to this card. So let's go into the meaning. The reversed High Priestess calls on you to be still and direct your attention inward to listen to your voice and wisdom. You may be swayed by other people's opinions or swept up in their drama, when what you really need to do is focus on what is right for you. It is time to get quiet and withdraw yourself from the external world to observe what your inner guidance is sharing with you now. Ask yourself, do I struggle to trust my intuition fully? Perhaps you doubt yourself, or feel silly or guilty for listening to your intuition. And as a result, you deny your ability to tune in and receive this potent information. You may also keep your intuitive capabilities hidden from others, fearful of their judgment or opinions. If this resonates, know that your intuition is your superpower, here to guide you and help you. Have faith in the universe and allow yourself to be in flow with its energies. Surrender and let go. So this card, I feel like, is very resonant with what's going on right now in the world. we're in a state where we're told to stay in our houses because there's a pandemic, and a lot of people's lives and daily routines have been uprooted. Where all the distractions of every day, our routine to go to work, our routines once we get home, who we go see, what's up next, what events are going on, where are we going, and all of a sudden, we can't go anywhere. And all we have is time to reflect. And I feel like this card is really pushing on that. And I feel like even in this week alone, for me, I've been doing a lot of extra reflecting. So I think we have to trust the thoughts that we're having and the process of them. So that's where I'm going to go with this card. Definitely that intuition-based part. It's so important that we trust our thoughts and we have full faith in how we're dealing with things. To not, be shy about how we're feeling. So from that, I think I'm going to start writing, and I'll see you soon. I can hear the wind so profoundly, and I can see every moonbeam. How could we have forgotten how to just be? Old oak trees in the mighty sea, they move us without moving much. Their movement is a triumph with no rush. I can hear the wind so profoundly, and I can see every moonbeam. How could we have forgotten how to just be? How could we have forgotten how to just be? So that was my song for the High Priestess Reversed. If there's any takeaway from this week's card is that I hope that in this quarantine that we all get some time to reflect, and in the end of it all kind of come out as more aware of our own feelings and emotions and better equipped to take on every day and how we can have a more fulfilling life. So it's good that we have a little time to listen to ourselves and to listen to nature and just learn a little bit more just by being quiet and reflecting. So that wraps up this week's episode. I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and remember that if you want to create any art based on any of these songs, you can, and it will be placed in the virtual gallery. And the deadlines for the virtual gallery will be on May 22nd, and then the video up for the first 10 episodes will be on May 26th. Alright, I'll see you next week.